can't force people to care about our natural environment, but if you encourage them to connect with it, they just might. Good day, everyone. I am Rosalyn B. Miguel, and I'm from BE Ed 1B, and today I'm going to share to you the continuation of Lesson 4, which is the interactions among living things in coral reefs and tropical rainforests. And this was the cover for the grade 6 students. So, coral reefs are the most beautiful underwater ecosystem in the sea. A reef is made by corals, soft-bodied cnidarians, with tentacles that secrete chalk-like substances, forming caps that serve as their homes. These are the stony or hard corals. Soft corals do not form caps. So, these are the kinds of coral reefs that we can see in some pictures or videos that shapes like a cup. So, extensive colonies over the years can form moons of reefs. The Philippines is home to the Tubataha Reef. Okay. You can see here the picture of Tubataha Reef, and it's so colorful and nice. World Heritage Natural Formation. This is home to thousands of animal species like crabs, sea slugs, eels, soft corals, stony corals, jellyfish, shellfish, and different species of sea stars and fishes. As you can see here, this is a clownfish, may hide on the tentacles of sea anemones, a kind of interaction. An island can grow out of coral reef. Gleaning of shellfish is a favorite pastime of many fisher folks at low tide in shallow waters with coral reefs. So, some of the divers or some of the beachgoers would love to see underwater creatures like coral reefs because of their colorful features and all the kinds of fishes there. Coral reefs are trampled upon by beach goers. So, trampled means causing of damage. So, yes, it's true that there are a lot of beach goers and some of the visitors or some of the tourists would love to visit Philippines because of our natural creatures or the view or the different places that they would love to visit and explore. But some of the beach goers would do unnecessary actions that would damage our natural resources. Coral reefs get blasted by dynamites. Resorts, hotels, restaurants, and even houses discharge untreated wastewater into shore waters. Example of this is the Boracay. Boracay was closed for more than 6 months to rehabilitate the island due to water pollution. Oh, what happened to this? Because of the beachgoers, they throwing their garbage on the sea. It's the water pollution and so on and so forth. Neglect of environmental cleanup and dense coastal development. Solid waste affect any ecosystem when not disposed properly in sanitary landfills. Land and water pollution from man's activities destroy our environment. So, when we don't know how to take care or how to dispose properly our waste, it will affect our nature, just like our beaches. The tropical rainforest. The tropical rainforests are rainforests that occurs in areas of tropical rainforest climate in which there is no dry season. All months have an average precipitation of at least 60 mm and may also be referred to as lowland equilateral evergreen rainforests. The tropical rainforest, the biotic community in a forest, is the tree's hardwoods like Nara, Lawan, Molave, and associated species like abaca, orchids, bamboo, vines, ferns, and shrubs. We can't deny that um, we have a lot of kind of trees who grow in our forest, and it's really helped to reduce landslide in some forests if we can maintain their their existence in our forest. Monkeys, fruits, bats, snakes, butterflies, and other insects, spiders, birds covered by thick mats of mosses and live worms and crawling millipedes and centipedes that find food. There are a lot of creatures also in our forest. They are living there to find food and for their livings. The country also has mossy forests where the common plants are mosses in the forest floor or in masses in tree trunks and branches. Interaction in forest are those between abiotic and biotic factors. So, what are the difference between the biotic and abiotic factors? The biotic factors, these are all the living things which we could see in the forest, like animals, like the plants, the bacteria. On the other hand, abiotic factors, these are all the non-living things that we could see. Example of these are the sunlight, the rainbow. So let's move on now to elaborate. As a future educator, we have to think or to visualize some creative and purposefully kind of teaching strategy and teaching materials so we could relay or let our students appreciate how to take care of our coral reefs, our rainforests, our nature. So, I'm gonna show here some kind of creative activity you could share to your students soon. From this kind of creative instructional materials, they would appreciate or they would visualize how to take care of our coral reefs and the rainforest, even they are still young. The next one is reflection activity through a movie. So it would help to our students to watch a movie related in the topic of taking care of our coral reefs and rainforest. So when they grow, they would really value and appreciate those kind of creatures. And the last one is presented a scenario, give your actions or responses. Let's say for example, we will discuss some scenario in our students that they would think and they would construct how to solve it or how to do something to solve those kind of scenario or problems or struggles or situations. So from that, their learning is improving, and as time goes by, they will apply it in a real world problems or in a real world situation. It is our collective and individual responsibility to preserve and tend to the world in which we all live.